When my parents and I were deported to the labor camp, I was only a year and a half. So obviously I have no memories of that period of time. So for me, it's a blessing in disguise because unlike the older generation, I don't have to relive those horror stories every single day. At the same time, until the Eichmann trial in 1961 in Israel, the survivors did not speak publicly and definitely not to the children. They wanted the children to have a normal childhood. So I did not feel that I belonged to them. My parents did not talk about it. The only thing that my father did talk, that we were in a camp, and from his family, from 42 people, only 2 survived. And interestingly enough, I felt I don't belong to the children of the Holocaust survivors because most of them were born in DP camps, displaced people. They had to be there for 3 to 5 years because there was no country that wanted them. And they lived in difficult conditions. However, the daily threat of being murdered did not exist. And there were 2 events that changed the course of my life. Number
let me
one,
just. So you didn't feel initially a sense as a survivor because you didn't remember it, right?
and my parents did not.
And you didn't feel like a child of because you had a different experience. All right, so what are those 2 awakenings that you had that changed everything for you?
Okay, what happened is in November 1st and November 2nd of 2003, the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. closed its door to the general public for 2 days. They did it once a year for 16 years in a row. And to be on November 1st and November 2nd, I decided to go. Both generations. At the table where I was sitting, I met a man born in the same city, been in the same camp, the same years, 1941, 1944. He was deported when he was 8 months old, and I was deported when I was a year and a half. That's the difference between history and living history. By talking to him for the first time at age 63, I felt I belonged to both generations.